And here is today's episode of the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast. Thank you for being a subscriber.
Okay, this is a big day for me.
Monday.
Because I've never... I don't think I've ever...
What was that?
I'm just saying it's a big day, and you're like, it's Monday. I don't remember ever making a list of something I wanted to change about.
We're on this list thing again?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing you.
Well, let's tell jokes about Monday then instead.
No. Look, I love that. Jodi has made a list, and this was born out of the whole, Sam's list of what he wants in his next love of his life. But this is really just about changing.
How many loves of your life?
Trivializing it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
They're the next love of his life.
I'm not trivializing
Our
anything.
Our friend who made a list of the things he wanted in someone and found someone and is engaged. Sam did the same thing. A lot of people do this when it's advised that you do this when looking for a relationship so that you know exactly what you want.
But yours doesn't have anything to do with it. You just have some important changes that I
want to make in my life. And I realized, you know what? The list thing works. If you clearly define what you want and you work that, you're going to get it. I've never made a list like that before, and ever that I remember. Mm-hmm. I've never
You've never made a list of goals ever?
No. I don't
How
do that.
How in the world have you gotten this
stuff.
far in your life? No. I'm just kidding. You know what? The thing is, you probably have made the list. You just don't realize it.
No, I've never made a list.
I think I would have remembered.
Murphy,
no way.
You are the type of person to make a list of goals.
I have done that. Yes,
I know.
Quite a few times.
And you leave them around the house. I know. I've seen them.
Has anybody seen my goal list? I'm lost.
I never have. Okay? Have you, besides that, recently making a list of things you wanted in a significant other?
No.
Right.
The only list I make is chores and groceries.
Producer David, also a very successful person, a very rich life, and I just mean he's a lot of experiences. Have you ever made a list of things you want?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, just goals for myself, especially when I did sports. That was actually a rule, when I cheered in college, they'd tell you, what is a skill you have now and what's a skill that you want for the end of the year. So I do things like that, just personal goals.
I'm just happy to say, and it's never too late to learn that this is a trick in life.
The reason I'm shocked, Jodi, is because, we're married, and in anything that you've ever focused on, you've succeeded at. So even if you never made a physical list, you must have made a mental list. For example, when you were determined to run the half marathon, you actually set goals along the way, whether you realized that or not, and you successfully ran a half marathon.
You know what? I didn't set the goals myself. I followed somebody else's plan. I logged on and
Keep trying, Murphy.
I've never made a list of this is something I want in my life. Never. No, I guess I'm lucky I've been successful.
No, I'm actually trying to compliment you because you are a focused person. Anything you've ever really focused on, you've achieved.
I know.
You just apparently never made a list.
Imagine what I could have done if I'd been making lists all those years ago.
I just put pen to paper.
Anyway, my list, more sleep. I'm going to do that regardless. I'm going to get more sleep.
Well, and we have a weird schedule because, with the morning show, you're waking up very early, much before sunrise, right?
Going to bed too late because of mama stuff and life.
And family, and it's just tricky.
Anyway, spending more quality time with my friends. And that means once a month. I'm only going to hold myself to once a month. But anyway, I
don't want to overcommit.
No.
At least 12 times a year.
I want to have a lunch with somebody.
I'm just being realistic.
I know. You know what that is?
I'm being realistic. But I just want to say, please hold your comments for a second. I just want to say I'm proof. It's never too late to do something like this, and I already feel like it's going to make a difference. Knowing that this is my plan, I'm going to post one of them here at work, and I'm going to post one at home.
What, the list?
My list.
Oh.
Yes.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all at murphysamandjodi.com.